My name's Ryan Moos, and I was part of the Avid Professional program at Video Symphony. I spent 7 years producing computer games, and I spent 4 years starting my own art publishing company. And the art publishing company was making money, but it wasn't making enough money to really get by. And so I was like, well, what am I going to do now? And over the course of the next week or so, I found out that my neighbor was a commercial editor, and she'd been editing commercials for 20 years, or shall I say, is a commercial editor. And so I asked her, I said, you know, I'm considering going into editorial, and I heard that you're an editor. Do you think I could come watch you edit? And she said, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm editing a Lexus commercial next week. So why don't you just come along and you can sit there and watch? So I went, and you know, obviously a Lexus commercial, she's very experienced, and this is like the top of the game. And so I'm watching this interaction between her and the director and the assistant editor and the client, and just watching her edit. And I just said to myself, wow, you get paid to do this? This is amazing. So it was at that time that I decided, you know, it's probably a good idea for me to go that direction, but I still wasn't sure. And so what I did was I came and took a tour of Video Symphony, and I met Greg, and you know, he gave me the tour, and I asked a lot of questions. Right now, my job in the industry is an assistant visual effects editor at the Walt Disney Company on a feature called Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Now, you might think that, okay, this is a G-rated movie, talking dogs, it's not that complicated. But what's complicated about it is that there's well over 1,000 visual effects, because every single time a dog talks, it's a visual effect that needs to be animated. Now it's more like a feature animation than it is a live action movie. And so what'll happen quite often is, you know, it'll be cut with the dog walking around, just, you know, not saying anything, or maybe barking. And then that'll be sent off with the dialogue, you know, like, hey, come here. Well, that'll come back, it'll be animated, and sometimes it'll be fully animated and done, and then they want to change the line again. So unlike live action where you have like 5 takes, and you're like, hey, you know, here are the ones that you can use, with this, you can keep animating and animating and animating. The end of animation is essentially the end of, you know, your pocketbook. There are a number of great experiences I had here at Video Symphony. You know, when I think of myself as a student and what I took away, I really think it's about, a lot of it's about the other students. There are a lot of creative people here at Video Symphony, and I was quite often, shall we say, in awe of what the other students were capable of doing. And of course, you know, if you compare yourself to other people, it's sort of the bane of non-existence. You really don't want to do that, because you'll either be, you know, really aloof, or you'll be really depressed. But just seeing what they could do really inspired me to work harder and do better, and realize that they were also a resource for my creativity and to inspire me to do more. So that's one thing that was really significant about being here. The teachers at Video Symphony, I believe, are some of the best. James Rankin, who teaches the After Effects courses, is almost like an After Effects savant. He's just like, I think After Effects might be an extension of him, like grows out of him. He knows so much about it. And you know, Janae Muyo, you know, really caring teacher, really wants you to experience the creative aspects as well as the technical aspects of editorial. You know, I could go on and on. You know, each teacher, there was a lot that they had to offer me. You know, there's Tracy Smith, there's Tamara Martin. I could go on and on. Everyone had, you know, a particular sliver of what we needed to learn to really be successful. And, you know, all these teachers, they're the ones who helped me get where I'm at today. And, you know, now it's up to me to continue forward and learn more so that I can continue doing this.